Hey guys, Mark Hong here, and I just want to do a really quick video and show you how to use this checklist. So when you are vetting for suppliers in China, you can do it properly. This is a same list that we use to help Fortune 500 companies vet suppliers in China when they're looking for a new supplier. So I hope it's of value to you and you can put it into good use. So let's get started. The first thing you need to know is obvious, their English name. So you want to know their English name in order for you to check the reference. The second thing is very important that you work with a Chinese supplier is that their Chinese name are not translatable from English to Chinese. So you need to know their Chinese registration. So when you are doing your due diligence, you'll be able to provide the Chinese name, okay, and their business license number. Okay, that's what the local government use to check on companies. The fourth thing is you need to know what their registered addresses. A lot of times in China, companies have a different registered address than the address of operation. So be careful with that. Always get that business registered address so you can check with the proper official, the local officials. And the fifth thing you need to know is the legal representative. Who the legal representative is. Many times they will have someone that's, might not be the owner of the company as a legal representative. So you want to make sure that it's checked. And then if you need to run a credit check, you'll be able to do that. Number six, obviously you have to note down their date of registration. All this information is just for you to do your due diligence and make sure that things will match the official record. And you want to find out about their working capital as well to know whether that company is, if they do a lot, they claim to do a lot of business, but they have very small working capital, then that's a very bad sign, okay? Number eight, you need to have ask them whether they have an export license, because in China, because of being a communist country, they cannot tax people, or at least not in China. They don't tax, like in the States, people are taxed when you buy something at retail, right? And in China, it's different. Every time a product gets made, they tax you right up front at the factory level. So in order for you to be able to get that export pricing, then you need to have that export license in order to get the export pricing. Okay, so another thing is if they don't have an export license, that means they are dealing mostly with local businesses and they are not familiar with international trading. So this is a very important fact to look after, okay, when you are doing the due diligence. And number nine, you want to know how big their factory is. Number 10, what's the number of employees that they have, so you get an idea who you're dealing with. Ask them for any type of certificates that they have, ROHAS, CE, UL, anything. Okay, ask them to list out the certificates that they have, and that will show you how big the scale they have, and then whether the business have any understanding of dealing with your own country. Okay, so like in the States, if you need to import something, it probably needs UL or CTL, that type of approvals. Okay, so if they are experiencing that, then okay, that's somebody that has experience in dealing with you. Okay, ask them if they have any type of ISO, and using ISO, you can also check with ISO, right, whether this supplier actually check out. Okay, ask for the bank information, very important. You need to know whether the bank account is actually matches the information on their business. A lot of times in China, they will give you some personal bank account, and that's probably not a good sign, okay? Because they can just fold up, run away anytime they want, okay? So ask for their bank information and check out if everything matches. Then you want to check out the website. Very obvious, okay? So check out the website. If they have a extension of .cn, okay, then it's probably more legit than getting a .com, because in China, getting that URL, the verification process, it's much stricter than compared to the States. Okay, ask them for the payment options that they have, and ask them for the shipping options that they have. Ask them for the lead time, the phone number. You want to make sure that you at least talk to them a few times, okay? If you can be there, okay, talk to them a few times, okay? And finally, arrange a factory inspection if you can, because that's the surest way to know whether they are legit or not, okay? They can make up everything else, make it look really nice if they are willing to go through the trouble. But that when you ask them for that factory inspection, if they don't respond back to you, then that's a sure sign that they're not legit. Okay, so anyway, so if you have any question, hey, feel free to friend me on Facebook. My email address is markhong@gmail.com, and that's markhong@gmail.com. And I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.